What's up, gamers? Coops here. Nioh 2 just came out free to play this week. If you got PlayStation and PlayStation Plus subscription, just the basic one. You don't need the fancy stuff that they got out now. They got character creation in this one. This is my character that I made. Jumping right into things. There's about 10 weapons that you could choose from. I thought that was pretty cool. I went with this switchglaive. It's got like 3 different forms, which is pretty awesome. I don't know if any of the other weapons are designed in this same way, but the stance system is a pretty cool part of the Nioh games. There's multiple stances. You can see I just switched to the high stance here, and I have more of like a scythe. And then this is the low stance, which is kind of like, wow, pretty quick attacks, cool stuff. So in the first game, there was these like spirit guardian animal things. This is from the intro cinematic. So this is like, there's different like spirit animal guardians that you can use, and in this one you can like transform. In the first one, I think it was more of like you had like an ability that you would build up, and then you could use the ability. But there's more of like a transformation in the second one, and I think it's like your character is part yokai, and the yokai is like a demon. So you're part demon character. And there's different ones that you can choose from at the beginning as well. So you get to pick like 2 weapons, and then you get to pick one of the 3 guardian spirit animal things. And yeah, and character creation too. So pretty cool like RPG elements to it. And then there's of course like leveling up. There's different levels and rarities to weapons and armor that you'll get as you progress through the game. And one of the things that I think I personally wasn't a huge fan of the first Nioh game, and I think it kind of carries over to the second game. I'll have to see how it works out entirely, but it's more of that it's not as linear as I guess I would like. There's like missions that you go on, and so you go into an area and then you kind of like go through the area. You beat the boss maybe, or complete the objective and then complete the mission. And not that there's anything wrong with that, it just, for me, sometimes having like choices, having multiple choices, it like distracts me from like my main goal, which is really just kind of like enjoying the game. So I liked that this little boss was out in like the open world. They show him off in the intro cinematic as well. This big guy here, and he's just out prowling around. So you as the gamer, can take him on if you want to. I thought that was awesome. I really enjoyed that part of this first intro area. I thought they did a really good job with this area in general. Really cool design. It called back a lot to me from one of the intro areas of the first game, if you've played it. And I do like the change from a like a more stagnant protagonist to one that's more customizable for the player. I think that adds a lot of depth to the game, and it allows people to connect a little bit more on a personal level. Instead of being just playing as William from the first game. So Gozuki, I find out his name is Gozuki. He defeats me there, and you can see I come back to pick up my my Amrita, I think it's called, Amrita. And so that's like my spirit shark guy that I chose. But hey, we're not giving up yet. We're gonna give this guy another shot, I like the combat. You definitely have a large emphasis on the stamina system in the combat of this game. And there's I think it's called like a key burst So after you like do a combo of moves, there's a specific button, I think it's like R1 that you can press, and you do like a key burst, and it's in order to kind of like gather back some of the stamina that you've just used. So I have yet to master the key burst element of the game, and so I spent a lot of my time like my character's like heaved over because he doesn't have any stamina left, and so it's a lot of like learning the system and the balance of it all. But this guy was like awesome fight. I really liked being able to just kind of like get right in, test my abilities in the combat, really kind of challenge myself with this cool, massive boss. And he's got these epic moves. So I think coming up here, I'm gonna use my my ability to transform, I think. And I liked that there was even a customization option for the yokai forms in the character creator, and then you get to choose at the beginning between the three different ones, and there's different moves and abilities that you can get that kind of layer into each of these different forms, which I thought was pretty cool too. So here's like the transformation, use this giant shark attack, and it's game over, right? We've got him. Heck yeah, what a feeling. Little celebration. Don't get too excited though. You know, there's things out there that will kill you. Big scary things, weird creepy things that are definitely designed to give you nightmares. So that exists as well. So we've come to the end here. Little finale boss of the first introduction level, which I appreciate as well. You get a big title fight. I'm not going to spoil anything here for you guys. You'll have to see what it is for yourselves. But hopefully you download Nioh 2, check it out, have a good time with it. I have been and always will be Kubz. Peace and love, gamers.